Assalamu alaikum students. Today is our first lecture, that is on page number 2, unit number 1, Dorothy meets the scarecrow. First of all, I'll explain a short summary of this lesson, then start reading, and side by side you will underline the difficult words that you have to learn. So Dorothy meets the scarecrow is a story about Dorothy, the girl, as you can see in the picture, who is walking along the field. On her way, she meets a scarecrow. As you can see in the picture of scarecrow, how it looks, that's wearing blue dress, it's full of stuff. So first of all, the girl becomes surprised when she sees the scarecrow moving slowly her eyes and speaking with the girl. After that, the scarecrow introduces himself to the girl, and then inquiries about the girl, that where she is going. The girl says that she is going to the Emerald City to get to meet great host, to go back home. Like that, they both start talking and become friends. So then Scarecrow also asks her that may he come with her so that he can have a brain. So Dorothy agrees, the Scarecrow, and like that both of them start their journey towards the Emerald City to meet Great Oz. So let's start our reading. Dorothy meets the Scarecrow. Dorothy walked along the road. It was made of yellow bricks. When she had gone some miles, she needed to rest. She climbed to the top of the fence, underlined fence, FENCE fence, beside the road and sat down. Her dog Toto was also tired. He lay down on the ground by the fence. There was a large cornfield, underlined cornfield, 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 on the other side of the fence, and in the field there was a scarecrow, underlined scarecrow, SCARE, scare, CROW, crow, scarecrow. Dorothy gazed at the scarecrow. Its head was a small sack, stuffed, underlined stuffed, STUFFED, stuffed with straw. Its face was painted on the sack, underlined sack, SACK, sack. It had an old pointed blue hat on its head. On its body it wore a blue suit of faded clothes which had also been stuffed with straw. On the feet were some old boots. The scarecrow was tied to a tall pole. It was there to scare the birds and stop them from eating the red corn. While Dorothy was looking at the painted, underlined painted, PAINTED, painted face of the scarecrow, she was surprised to see one of the eyes slowly, underlined slowly, SLOWLY, slowly wink at her. She thought she must have imagined it, underlined imagined, IMAGINED, imagined. Then the scarecrow nodded its head to her in a friendly way. Dorothy climbed down from the fence and walked up to it. Toto ran around the pole and barked. "Good day," said the scarecrow. "You didn't just speak, did you?" asked the girl in wonder. "Certainly," answered the scarecrow. "How do you do?" "I am pretty well, thank you," replied Dorothy politely, underline politely, POLITELY, politely. "How do you do?" "I am bored," said the scarecrow. "It is very dull being stuck up here night and day to scare away crows." "Can't you get down?" asked Dorothy. "No, this pole is stuck up my back. Please help me get down." Dorothy reached up both arms and lifted the scarecrow off the pole. He was quite light because he was only stuffed with straw, underlined straw, STRAW, straw. She sat him down on the ground, underlined ground, GROUND, ground. "Thank you very much," said the scarecrow. "I feel much better." Dorothy was so surprised, underlined surprised, SURPRISED, surprised to hear a straw man speak. The scarecrow scratched and yawned. "How are you?" asked the scarecrow. "And where are you going?" "My name is Dorothy," said the girl, "and I am going to Emerald City," underline Emerald City, EMERALD, Emerald, CITY, city. "I am going to ask the great host to send me back home to Canas." Where is the Emerald City? Said the Scarecrow, and who is whose? Why, don't you know? She replied in surprise. No, indeed, I do not know anything. You see, I am stuffed with straw, so I have no brains at all. He answered sadly. Underline sadly, S-A-D-L-Y, sadly. Oh, said Dorothy, I am sorry for you. Do you think, he asked, if I come, go to the Emerald City with you, that Oz would give me some brains? Underline brains, B-R-A-I-N-S, brains. I don't know, she replied. Come to the Emerald City with me and Toto. You can ask the great Oz for a brain. What if he doesn't give me one? You should try anyway, said Dorothy. You have nothing to lose. That is true, said the Scarecrow. You see, I don't mind my legs and arms and body being stuffed because I cannot get hurt. If anyone treads on my toes or sticks a pin into me, it doesn't matter because I cannot feel it. Dorothy listened carefully and nodded. She was amazed, underline amazed, A-M-A-Z-E-D, amazed, to see the Scarecrow walking and talking. But I do not want people to call me a fool, and if my head stays stuffed with straw, indeed of with brains, as yours is, how am I ever to know anything? I understand how you feel, said the little girl, who was truly, underlined truly, T-R-U-L-Y, truly sorry for him. If you come with me, I will ask Oz to do all he can for you. Thank you, he answered gratefully, underlined gratefully, G-R-A-T-E, great, F-U-L-L-Y, fully, gratefully. Dorothy, Toto, and the Scarecrow walked to the fence. They climbed over it and started walking along the yellow brick road towards the Emerald City. Toto snuffed around the straw man. He growled as if he suspected there might be a nest of rats in the straw. He was behaving in an unfriendly way because he didn't know the Scarecrow. Don't mind Toto, said Dorothy to her new friend. He never bites. Oh, I'm not afraid, underline afraid, A-F-R-A-I-D, afraid, replied the Scarecrow. He can't hurt the straw. Toto, be nice, said Dorothy to her dog and bent down to pet him. Then she picked up her basket, underline basket, B-A-S-K-E-T, basket, and then began walking again. Do let me carry that basket for you. I shall not mind it, for I can't get tired, said the Scarecrow. I will tell you a secret, underline secret, S-C-C-R-E-T, secret, he continued as he walked along. There's only one thing in the world I am afraid of. What is that? Asked Dorothy. Is it the farmer who made you, underline farmer, F-A-R-M-E-R, farmer? No, answered the Scarecrow. It is a lighted match, underline L-I-G-H-T-E-D, lighted, M-A-T-C-H, match, lighted match. So till here is your first lecture. I hope you have understood the story. And that's about Dorothy, how she starts her journey, on the way how she meets Scarecrow. Both they start talking and become friends and and all three of them start their journey towards the Emerald City. That's all for today. Thank you.